Hi folks, I'm the newstarcadefan here. In the last episode, well, the we had a feeling of goodbye Yellow Brick Road as we went through how we got here, and now have to figure out where we're going. By the way, I mispronounced it. It's Brute War, not Blood War, so I do apologize for that. A better time, or so they say online. I trundled up the stairs and passed through the doorway, immediately struck by the size of the place. There has to be at least 80 computers. The crowd is too large for an ordinary evening. There are more people than there are PCs even. I indulge my curiosity in the first person I see, a dark-haired guy observing a match of SC2 from behind someone's shoulder. Excuse me, is there an event going on? The guy turns and looks at me like I'm speaking some other thing. Yeah, this guy looks at me and like I'm speaking something other than Korean. After a brief silence, I'll get better at this, folks, somehow. Are you new or something? Have you not heard of the all-out attack? Yeah, I'm new. I'm just asking. He jumps, he ums and glances over me. Though he doesn't apologize, he does fill me in. Golden Zonefire hosts the Starcaft 2 tournament called All Out Attack once a month. It's one of the few places you'll find a decent player outside of an online cup or a star league. Used to be a Brew War tournament, actually. I see. Are you here cheering for someone? He stares in response. The guy walks away with a shake of his head, mumbling something about foreign. Yeah, we're gonna deal with this guy a lot more. And if it's short, his sports the Korean Pro Gamer Association. Or maybe he's a Brute War fan or something? Nope, it's never that simple. None of the Starcraft teams under the KPGA regulations compete anything except the original game. Brute War, understandably, they don't want to fracture a scene they've worked so hard to build up. Well, that's lucky for those of us trying to keep from drowning in a game that's already deep with talent. The KPGA players train for unbelievable hours, which is, yeah, this is a stereotype in Korea that's actually true. Even when it comes to studying, they will go all out. Well, I came here to practice, and now I'm presented with an excellent chance to do so, if what that guy said is true. A few stares follow me as I walk forward to put my name on the sign-up list. I must look like a tourist in over my head. I'm definitely not the first foreigner to go abroad for eSports, but most come to South Korea only once they have the results or fame. After paying for an hour's worth of PC time at the front desk, I settled for a station that has a mouse and keyboard similar to my setup back home. Well, yeah, you need to be familiar. After a few minutes, I joined my opponent's game lobby and just in time for the start of the first round. His name isn't familiar, so I checked his profile to see that he's ranked midway through the Master League. Not bad for a casual player. He seems eager enough by the rate he's spamming go-go in the pre-game chat. The game gets underway once I confirm that I'm ready. Workers, minerals, Vespine gas, and a command center. I start out every match with only these resources at my disposal. It's my job to turn them into something that can defeat my opponent. Generally, that means I need to build structures capable of training units for my army. My build order determines how my end of the matchup plays out. I'm gonna admit something to y'all right now. I suck at tactics and resource management games like StarCraft 2. This game, I've opted for a quick Hellion attack. Not only will it offer me a chance to deal some real damage to my opponent, but it also allows me to scout. but it seems I don't have much to worry about. My opponent went for a greedy build order, focused entirely on its economy instead of its army. That actually isn't a bad idea, especially when you need the resources. Unfortunately for him, the match isn't going to last long enough for that risk to pay off. My Hellions make short work of a single queen and a handful of zerglings. With its front line out of the way, I'm free to rush into his mineral line, roast his workers, denying him the resources he needs to muster an army. Facing down the marine reinforcements, not long before my Zerg opponent types out the two letters, GGEZ. Well, yeah, if you play Town of Salem, you see GG a lot. That means good game. And then the victory screen displays, my identity floods out of my body. Starcaft is tense. It's an exaggeration to say that there's never a moment to relax until the match is over. Bustling with confidence, I get to check up on my next opponent. And it's Accel. I draw my lips in the line and let my shoulders ouch. Well, that's the end of this tournament run. Accel is one of South Korea's strongest Terran players. He's well known for his old school cred, balanced playstyle, and friendly banter. He lost in a round of 8 in last season's VSL, a respectable finish if not a high-paying one. From what I remember, Accel was a damn good Brute War player, but he was out of his prime when the sequel hit last year, so it makes sense that he switched. While I'm considering what sort of rush I should do to steal a win, I feel a tap on my shoulder in turn. Huh? So you are a foreigner. And find none other than the man himself standing there. This is going to turn out to be something greater. My voice can quit cracking. This is a bit surreal, considering that I've followed Essel's play for about as long as I've been in the Starcraft. Luckily, his nonchalant manner disarms my surprise. I think we play next round. I'm Mach, a Terran. Well, I think I'm mispronouncing that too. He misses a beat before regaining smell, like a surprise that he understood and then answered him. Yeah, I saw you on your game. Not bad. Foreigners are Foreigners are an uncommon sight at All Out Quick Attack. Are you a programmer? What team are you on? I don't know if you can call me a programmer at this point. I don't have a team. Trying to find one though. I'll do my best not to look too hopeful, though Assel's blank expression is hard to read either way. He pauses to scratch his cheek before responding. Well, good luck. Don't expect another easy match. You too. I mean, thanks. Oh, God, kill me. At least he left. Yeah, that's that awkward moment. My stress from before is mostly gone. If I lose, big deal. I'm expected to lose. If I win, I beat Accel. Or Accel, or however you pronounce it. I'm still chewing over which cheese I should perform before I finally decide to play standard. I shouldn't squander the rare chance to practice against a top player. He and I banter back and forth in the pregame lobby for a bit before the game gets underway. I haven't gone up against a player as strong as Accel in a while. There probably wasn't a single person in the VSL qualifier at his level. Old school Brute War Terran, plays classic Marine tank style. Probably about to yeah, that's like trying to defend being a rookie in the NFL going up against old school Ray Lewis. You're gonna might get crushed. That only makes the potential victory all the more tantalizing. A chance to prove to myself that I've got what it takes. Even if I decided on playing standard, I still got a decision to make as how to execute my mid-game strategy. This map is well suited for a Hellion tank. I have plenty of room to poke around its expansion since it lacks a choke point. An attack by air might also be a strong option, but the distance between our bases is relatively long by land. But it'll take a Banshee less than 5 seconds to travel from mine to his. I'm confident with both styles. It's just a matter of how I want to execute the attack. Let's do an assault with the Bang. I call on extraneous unit production to get a Banshee out as soon as possible. The earlier I'm able to hit, the less chance that Accel will have the right defenses. Well, yeah, this visual novel has some choices you gotta make. 2 of which is, well, crucial to the story that you're gonna see later on. With my Banshee en route, I'll clear out the path to his base with a handful of Marines. Denying information to my opponent is important, even if I don't plan to attack from that blind spot. That seems to have been the right choice as the Marines are out of position. When my Banshee arrives at the space, I managed to secure a few worker kills before ordering a retreat. Since I didn't lose my Banshee, I also had to spend minerals on air defense. Knowing that, I prepared to transition to a full-out ground army. This game is going insanely well, though Accel took expansion before I did. The damage he took puts us on even footing. I follow up with an army of Marines, Marauders, dropships, the bread and butter of most Terran players. Since I cleared the space between our bases, he's in the dark about the timing of this next attack. There's some chance I can do enough damage to end the game. As I arrive to the outskirts of Accel's expansion, one of his dropships unload a handful of Marines to my base. This can slow down my ability to reinforce. Whoa, shit. With my focus on the drop in main, Accel rushed into the army. I left outside his base while I wasn't paying attention. He's got a concave formation on. Ouch. Just like that, my advantage evaporated. I managed to stay in the game for a bit longer. Accel roughly guards his lead by immediately taking a third base. Soon enough, his economic advantage is reflected in the size of his army. After my blunder, Accel's play was airtight. There really wasn't anything for me to do. With a groan, I'd offer a GG and concede the match. I didn't exactly throw my lead, but I did seriously get outplayed. Yeah, Accel's the kind of guy who knows what you're doing before you're doing it. Fantasizing about how a victory would have felt doesn't help me keep my match on fun. Knowing I did my best only helped so much. Accel turns the corner with a smile and the raised eyebrows. Hey, good game. You're actually not bad. Assume you were here for fun or something. And here's where I'm going to end it off. If you like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, as it does help the channel out. I'm the new StarCadeFan here saying, thanks for watching, have a good day or night wherever you are, and bye for now.